Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to invite the gentlemen on the stage who have this habit of asking the question that we all think to ask, but we just keep it to ourselves. Yes, please put your hands together as I'm going to invite on the stage founder and editor of Agency Reporter, Mr. Rahul Puri. May I please request everyone to join your hands together. Mr. Puri, very warm welcome. Stage is all yours.
Thank you, Ruchi, and good afternoon, everyone. Let me start by telling you what is different about today. Because if you have been here with us before, you will feel that difference within the next 1 hour. For the last 3 editions of the symposium, we have been talking about open internet, and we talked about it deliberately because somebody had to. When the entire industry was busy building walls and calling them gardens, the open internet needed people willing to argue for it in a room like this, so we did that 3 times over. But this year we made a different decision. We went wider, look at the agenda in your hands if you have, but automation and what it has actually cost us in the understanding, retail media, app and programmatic out of home in the same conversation. Then we are talking about agentic AI running the campaign while we work out who is accountable when it really goes wrong. These are not comfortable, settled topics. These are the conversations that's happening in your boardroom, on your WhatsApp chats, in your teams, in your budgets. And most of them do not really have clean answers yet. That is exactly why they belong on this stage here today. But now a word about the people who are going to have these conversations with you today. I wanted to look very closely at this speaker list because personally I'm genuinely proud of it. Every single person on this stage today is hardcore programmatic and performance practitioner, not observers, not commentators, people who buy to build this and are held responsible for the numbers the campaigns deliver. You are not going to hear generic marketing platitudes today. You're going to hear from people who know exactly where the bodies are buried because some of them have really buried them. So here is what I would ask of you as an audience. Listen for the things that do not quite say out loud. The best insight at an event like this is rarely in the headline. It's hidden between the conversations, within the conversations. And it's in the hesitation before it. It's in the example somebody almost gives and then decides not to. Watch out for those cues. Let me put today in a slightly larger context because it matters to who we are as a publication. Agency Reporter has been at the forefront of programmatic advertising conversations, and we have been doing it. In fact, we are the only media house in the country who have been doing it in 2 cities within the same year, both Delhi and Bombay. And because we believe the conversations deserved more than one room in one city. And these topics actually tech, programmatic, and connected TV performance, these are not just event themes for us. This is what Agency Reporter is all about. Agency Reporter actually exists because this is what we breathe day in, day out. It's the closest thing we have a point of view on. And we believe this industry gets even better when the people inside it are willing to sit on a stage and say the true thing, not the safe thing. Before I go further, an event like this does not happen on conviction alone. It happens because a few partners believed in the conversation and they deserve to be named properly, not rushed into. Our first partner, our knowledge partner today for this edition is Havas Media Network. And I want to be clear about what the partnership actually meant. Because Havas did not simply lend us a logo, their team is on the stage today, in the sessions, making the arguments possible. This is right way back to a conversation, not from the sidelines, but in the room. Thank you to Havas Media Network. Then our associate sponsors, Ad Synergics and Ad County, 2 companies doing serious, hardcore work in programmatic advertising space. They chose to put their weight behind this event today. And Digitool, who are partnering us on this afternoon's programmatic out-of-home conversations. Thank you for backing it up and for being in the room to lead it. To every one of our partners, thank you for understanding that the most valuable thing we can offer this industry is not a stage, that flatters it, but a stage that challenges it. One last thing before I hand back, the value of this room is not only on the stage, it is sitting next to you. Some of the best conversations today will happen right among you. The people who would normally only meet across a negotiating table, they will be right with you. Use that, argue with each other, disagree. That is the entire point of gathering people like this in one place. And thank you for being here. Thank you for taking out time today. I know the weather is not, maybe it's not very pleasant outside, but please, thank you once again for making our afternoon genuinely good. Thank you so much. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Rahul, for setting the context for the day. Thank you.